We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Breaking ball as this is right at his melon as he turns away there.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Cole matches up here in this one against his former employer, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here, but then once the game starts, it's all business.
Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Springer at second. Altuve at first with no outs. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. He didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters. Bench.
Alex Bregman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli.
And for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. Great chance to. Second and third, 2 away.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring.
With a big hit driving in too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His line against Justin Verlander. He has 9 base hits in 36 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Verlander ready with another 0-2. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he hits one on a line to left field. Brenton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Verlander's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Kyle Higashioka is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Maldonado is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Number 30.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped him up. Higashioka over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Mike Tauchman, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Three runs already home here. Fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and lines it to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Torres.
Next for New York, Torres hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. The Yankees are out in front. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, George Springer. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Michael Brantley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Kyle Higashioka. He reached on a single in his first.
Securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate, Luke Voit. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And it's gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left as they open it up to 6-2 now. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is Tucker, and this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, there's a bullet base hit to left field right there, D-Row, and there was a terrific play at the plate.
A lot of fundamentals were on display right there, Dan. Nice throw home from the left fielder, and nice aggressive send by the third base coach to beat that one.
Hey, and really good base running. Did a good job of cutting that corner around third base. Able to score on that base hit from left field.
Brad Peacock is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Brad.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. One out and a runner on second base. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 7-2. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Count still at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hops this one up. Voit in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5. It's 7. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Kyle Higashioka is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into 3rd. And he's out on a strong throw. And he is into 2nd with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now back, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Brantley. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're on top 7-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike three.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Maldonado.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As it's grounded sharply to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 30.
In now, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fouled away. Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7. Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Springer on the run, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Third baseman, Gio.
Stepping up to the plate, Gio Urshela. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
No ball, 1 strike.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us are back with more following this. Here's George Springer. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
He went down on strikes last time up. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Gardner. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Popped him up. Maldonado shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding in, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 7th inning ready to roll. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
LeMahieu backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. To third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 44.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's one of those pitches that just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Higashioka, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Here comes Brantley. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in now, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, no left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Tauchman. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without.
looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-2. Here's Carlos Correa now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Fouled off. Sessa features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel and bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Striding into the box, Kyle Tucker, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one.
Well, and he has some trouble with it.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Houston. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Chris Stavinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The designated hitter, Miguel.
Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Springer. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. And he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brantley's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batters, the right fielder, Clint.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier, as it's now a 6-run ball game. So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
57.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.